right, well, first of all, congratulations to you guys. Good to see you.
Thank you.
Good
to see you.
I really want to know the answer to this because I know that Far From Home is coming out, obviously. I'm curious how involved you were in the production of that movie in regards to Watts like.
I mean, we weren't super involved in it. I mean, John Watts, Chris McKenna, who worked on the script, are heavily involved and have been heavily involved in Marvel for the last few years. So, they get to read the Endgame script, they see the movie, and of course they're picking up the ball and running with it from that movie. So they obviously they're gonna have a lot of events that tie into it.
I think it was more of them looking at what was happening in Endgame as it was unfolding and figuring out how they pull that forward. This is one thing that Joe and I have always loved about the Marvel process is Kevin Feige is really amazing at sort of keeping things separate to the degree that is necessary for every movie to sort of become its own thing and not get too distracted by what's happening elsewhere. And it's really a process of just looking back and seeing what work has been completed yet on a script level or especially on a finished film. Both kind of shocking and thrilling, to be honest with you, because one of the great experiences of Endgame for Joe and I, which is unlike our experiences on our previous 3 Marvel movies, which was we were not thinking about the future at all. Like our job on Endgame was to simply bring things to a close, and sort of have them sort of climax in the most exciting, satisfying way we can possibly think of. And that was actually very creatively liberating, I think, for Joe and I, to not have to think forward for the first time, to not go, where can this possibly go? What are we going to do with this next? This was just about how do we end things? And so to then all of a sudden to watch it move forward, was exciting and also surprising. And there were certain things about it, you inevitably can't sort of avoid sort of projecting into the future. Some of that was there, but it's certainly
Arrested Development days. We probably shot thousands of gags like that in the last 20 years, and so we knew it was going to be a weird aside in this quirky little bit, and
but
the tacos,
our props and effects people, everybody that's one of the great blessings of working on these movies has been like the level of our collaborators is like so unbelievable. So it's like everybody on that set, you just describe a gag and boom, it works. You know what I mean?
I can't remember, was that a CG taco that Hulk hands him?
For a part of it, while Hulk's holding it, it is. But as
a hammer, it's light, it's rubber, it's easy for them to hold. They'll do a couple takes with the actual props, and there's a rubber axe as well. But they'll mime a few takes, and I think the one that we actually
adjusted because of that snap, in the sense of I know that searching thing comes up, but I mean, wouldn't theoretically she be part of the dusting?
So the argument could be that Tony wished away all of the evil, right? Was she
not
evil?
thinking
the enemy of his army?
Wow. All right, last thing, and I know you guys have explained the multiverse a zillion times. This part I still can't wrap my mind around.
Yes.
When Cap goes back.